Hello, this is Amanda from Multisoft Corporation, your MLM solutions provider. Today I'm going over the different options that you have when you click on Edit Website when you're putting modules onto a page. And I'm going to go over Edit Page Settings, Edit Shared Layout, and Edit Personal Layout. So let's just pick a page. I'm going to go ahead and pick a page that's available for anybody. That means if I'm signed in or not signed in, I'll be able to see this page. So let's go to the About page and maybe Our Story. So the first thing we'll go over is we're going to go over the edit page settings. So this is the actual permissions on the page and some names of the page as well. So here's the name, Our Story. Here's the page key. Now when we go back to the page, I'll show you where you can see that, but you can change it right here. And here's the title of the page. Here's also all of the permissions for read and read-write access. You can also set special permissions, and here's the SEO settings. And in all your changes, you just hit save and close. So let's go back to About and Our Story. So I don't know if you can see it right here, but here's Our Story page key, and you can change that right there if you wanted. So the next thing we have in here is Edit Shared Layout. This is the one that's most commonly used. It means that anytime you change a module on this page and push it to Publisher, everybody will see it, including all of your replicated sites. So let's go ahead and create a new module, HTML Content Editor, and I'm just going to call this Shared, and we'll go ahead and click on Add, and then exit out of that. And whenever you create a new module, it always shows up at the end. So here it is. Here's our shared module. Let's click on Drag and Drop Editor, and I'll put some content in here, and then we'll go ahead and push it to Publisher. Now I have it open also on a different browser so that I can show that the differences between shared and personal. So I'm just going to add some content in here. We'll just change this to shared. All right, and I'm just going to hit save and exit. And let's go ahead and push that to Publisher. All right, so before we look at the difference, let's go ahead and create the next one. Let's go to Edit Shared Layout, and let's go to Edit Personal Layout. So the biggest difference between this is I'm just editing my own personal layout. So the only person that'll see this edit is me when I'm signed in. Let's go ahead and create new module. And I'm going to do the same thing. And we'll call this personal. Click on Add. I'm going to exit out of that. So let's go down to our personal module right here. I'm going to click on Drag and Drop Editor, and we'll put some different content in here. So we have some shared information and personal information all on the same page. All right, so let's go ahead and put this in here, and we'll just change this to personal. I'm going to do save and exit. All right, so the next step is anytime you've made a change is to push it to Publisher. So we have two changes. Here's our shared, and here's our personal. Okay, so let's go to my back office, and we'll push it to Publisher. Website, Publish Content. And I'm going to go to Today. All right, so here's the shared version, and the push date, April 3rd, is today. And it was the Our Story that I was working on. Let's go ahead and go to Our Story page again. So I'm logged in as this user. So I can see. Let's go ahead and bring this up in another browser, and we're going to go to the Our Story page. I'm going to go ahead and sign out. Okay. Let's go to Our Story page, and we'll test this out. So here's the shared information. You notice the personal information isn't there. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And I'm going to sign in as a different user. All right, so let's go to User and User Management. And I'm just going to sign in as any distributor here. Sign in as Chase. All right, so I'm signed in as Chase. Let's go to About, Our Story. So still no personal. So the only way that you'll see this is if you're signed in as the person who actually set it up in their personal. So that would be user 100,000. So for our last test, I'm going to go ahead and sign in again and sign in as user 100,000. So let me pause this. All right, last test. Let's go ahead and sign in as user 100,000. We should see the personal information that they put in there, or that we put in there. So sign in. All right, let's go to About, Our Story. Scroll down, and here's the personal information that we only wanted to see when we're signed in. So that explains a little bit about what you can do as far as the modules go on the pages, how you can set different things up so maybe only you can see them and they're not available for everybody to see, including your replicated sites. Please share this webinar training with your company administrators and support team in order to enhance the services provided to your customers and distributors. We appreciate your feedback and input. Please let us know if this helped and how we can improve supporting you. If you have any questions about this or any other trainings, would like to schedule one-on-one training with one of our CSRs, or would like to speak with a Multisoft account executive, please call us at 1-239-945-6433 or submit a help desk ticket request at helpdesk.marketpowerpro.com.